Departure frequency is 135.9 squawk 652
Virgin 4 Heavy cleared to Heathrow Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 1 left climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 135.9 squawk 652
Virgin 4 Heavy, read that correct. Contact ground on 125.05. Good day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of ourselves and the entire cabin crew, we would like to wish you a calm and safe flight. We have just finished loading and will soon start taxiing to the runway. The flight should take place according to the scheduled time. We ask you to read the safety cards on the seats in front of you and follow the cabin crew's instructions. Thank you and have a nice flight.
General Aviation parking via taxiway Kilo Delta Kilo Alpha Hotel. Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway Kilo Delta Kilo Alpha Hotel JetBlue 1730. JetBlue 1730, hold position, caution to departing. JetBlue 1730, continue taxi. Roger, JetBlue 1730.
ground Virgin 4 Heavy with Sierra ready to taxi IFR.
Virgin 4 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway tree 1 left.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 1 left using taxiway Kilo Echo Virgin 4 Heavy. Kennedy Tower Virgin 4 Heavy ready for IFR departure runway tree 1 left.
Virgin 4 Heavy altimeter tree 0.22 wind 19er tree at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left. FlexJet 512 exit runway when able.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 1 left Virgin 4 Heavy.
FlexJet 512 contact ground on 125.05. FlexJet 512. Goodbye. Kennedy Tower lot 2614 miles northeast inbound ILS runway 22 left approach. Lot 26 Kennedy Tower. Altimeter tree 0.22 wind 19er tree at 8. Cleared ILS runway 22 left approach. Cleared ILS runway 22 left approach, lot 26.
V1.
Delta 2 exit runway when able. Virgin 4 heavy contact New York departure on 135.9er. Good day.
135.9er Virgin 4 Heavy. Goodbye.
Delta 2 contact ground on 130.275.
JetBlue 1211 climb and maintain 16,000 feet. Delta 106 climb and maintain flight level 190. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet JetBlue 1211. JetBlue 1211 contact New York Center on 118.9er 75. Good day. .9er 75 JetBlue 1211. Goodbye. Climb and maintain flight level 190 Delta 106. Delta 106 contact Boston Center on 1.2. Good day. Delta 668 contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day. Virgin 4 heavy climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet Virgin 4 Heavy. .125 Delta 668. Goodbye. Going to 1.2 Delta 106. Virgin 4 heavy contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day. Going to 121.125 Virgin 4 Heavy.
New York Center Air Portugal 209er 5,600 feet. Air Portugal 209er New York Center altimeter tree 0.18 radar contact. Continue to Rosalie. Air Portugal 209er contact Boston Center on 1.2. Good day.
New York Center Virgin 4 Heavy is passing 9,400 feet climbing 13,000 feet.
Virgin 4 heavy New York Center altimeter tree 0.19er radar contact. Continue to BAYYS. Virgin 4 heavy contact Boston Center on 1.2. Good day.
1.2 Virgin 4 Heavy. Goodbye. Boston Center Virgin 4 Heavy is at 10,700 feet climbing 13,000 feet.
Delta 262 contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day. Virgin 4 heavy Boston Center altimeter tree 0.20 radar contact. Continue to BAYYS. Virgin 4 heavy climb and maintain flight level 190. JetBlue 856 you are 22 miles east. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 22 left approach via Delta Papa Kilo transition. Cleared to Delta Papa Kilo. Brickyard 4509er, contact New York Center on 121.125. Good day.
Climb and maintain flight level 190 Virgin 4 Heavy.
Delta 106 climb and maintain flight level 330. Alaska 24 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 4,300 feet. Report them in sight. Boston Center, Air Portugal 209er, 5,600 feet. .1 Delta 106. Goodbye. .125 Brickyard 4509er. Goodbye. Virgin 4 heavy climb and maintain flight level 270. Air Portugal 209er, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 5,600 feet, altimeter 30.19er.
Climb and maintain flight level 270 Virgin 4 Heavy.
Descend and maintain 5,600 feet, Air Portugal 209er. Virgin 4 Heavy, contact Boston Center on 128.1. Good day. Air Portugal 209er, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Going to 128.1 Virgin 4 Heavy. Boston Center Virgin 4 Heavy is passing flight level 195, climbing flight level 270.
Virgin 4 Heavy Boston Center radar contact. Continue to be UYYS. Contact Boston Center on 124.525. Good day.
124.525